welcome to Sandra's Accounting channel. This episode will be discussing the accrual basis of accounting. You will know about the pros and cons of using this accounting method. Hope you like it. By using accrual basis, revenue are recognized on the income statement when they are earned rather than when the cash is received. And for expenses, it is recorded when they are incurred rather than at the time when expenses are being paid, which is totally different from the cash basis of accounting, where you can check back to my last episode, the cash basis of accounting. So by using accrual basis of accounting, revenue is recognized when earned and expenses is recorded when incurred. So what does it mean by revenue earned and expenses incurred? This can be determined by the transferring of ownership. Revenue is realized when the goods and services has been provided or being delivered to the customer. So when the customer receives the goods and services, by that time we have to recognize this revenue and take into account. Same thing goes to the expenses. When we receive the product or services from the customer, we have to take in the expenses. So this is the double entry for the expenses and revenue when they are already realized. In this case, we will assume that there is no money exchanging activity. For expenses, we will have to debit expenses and credit account payable where we are still owing to the supplier. And for the revenue, we will be debiting account receivable and credit revenue where we are going to receive the money from the customer in the future. So I'm going to use the same example from the cash basis of accounting where our business is an event planning business which help people to create a party. So let's say the customer wanted the party to be held on 30th December and materials labor was paid on 29 November 2020 but received materials and labor is working on 28 December. Besides, the customer is going to pay us at a 7 days credit period, which is after the party held, which will be 6 January 2021. So if we are using the cash basis accounting, expenses is going to be recognized when we pay the money for the materials and labor, which is 29 November 2020. And the revenue will be taken into account when we receive the money from the customer, which is on 6 January 2021. However, if we are using accrual basis, we will recognize the expenses when we receive the goods and services from the supplier, where it will be 28 December 2020. So revenue is recognized when we hand over the party to the customer. In this case, we will hand over on 30th December. Therefore, the revenue is being recorded into the book of account on 30th December 2020. So you can see actually how different between cash basis and accrual basis in terms of realizing their expenses and revenue. Let's say the financial year end for this situation is 31st December 2020. If by using cash basis, expenses and revenue is barely realized in the same year. Meaning that by using cash basis of accounting, it's hardly present the actual picture of the profit a company earned in that current year. However, by using accrual basis, we can clearly see that the expenses and revenue is occurring in the same financial year. Let's talk about the advantages of the accrual basis of accounting. Number 1, it realizes the true profit of a business by delivering a more accurate picture of the profit earned by the business compared to cash basis of accounting. Number 2, we can use accrual basis of accounting to do some easy forecasting. So future expenses and revenue are taken into account for a simple business planning, such as budgeting, so you can make a simple budget for your business future operation use. Number 3, accrual basis of accounting is accepted by GAAP and IFRS. So again, GAAP refer to the General Accepted Accounting Principle, and IFRS refer to the International Financial Reporting Standards. And number 4, accrual basis accounting is applying to the realization principle as well as the matching principle, where revenue and expenses is matched in the same accounting period. Next, let's talk about the disadvantages. Okay, number 1, cash flow uncertainties. Because transaction is being recorded when they occur instead of when the money is exchanging. So this requires a lot of estimation in order to estimate when the actual event is met. Number 2, it will be more complicated to be used comparing to the cash basis accounting. This is because there is a lot of rules and regulations that you need to follow in order to use the accrual basis of accounting. Let's have a quick recap on the lesson we have learned today. So revenue is recognized when they are earned, expenses is recorded when they are incurred. And accrual basis accounting do not base on any cash received or paid for realization purpose. Besides, accrual basis of accounting is accepted by GAAP and IFRS. This basis is actually kind of suitable for bigger business which has high volume of transaction every day. 看完了吗？如果觉得不错的话，请记得给我一个 like、share 还有 subscribe 哦。I will see you in the next episode. Bye.